want to make money selling your products online?
Look at me. I'm drowning in dollars.
Then this prompt generator I'm sharing with you today is exactly what you need.
I've never seen product ad photos that look as good as this.
Do you know that phrase, an image speaks 1,000 words? Well, that's especially true when it comes to product ads or any images showcasing your specific product. Because you can have the best product in the world, but if your images don't look good, they won't gain attention. And if they don't gain attention,
Well, then you don't make money, and we don't want that, do we?
so that's why if you're using AI, then it is imperative to know what kind of prompts to use. And today, you're in luck. And now with Google Imagen 4 out, this prompt generator is going to create the most amazing product ads you can possibly create with AI.
You've never seen product, e-commerce, or ad photos better than this.
Now you can tell right off the bat just by looking at these 3 images that it did a very good job, specifically when using Imagen 4. And since Google Imagen 4 came out, I have been using it non-stop for my product ads, specifically because it combines the best of both worlds, the realism and clarity in addition to the accurate text and spelling in each of the images. So for an example, let me show you a few more, and I'm over here in my brand new prompts portal. This is my brand new database that is going to contain every single sort of AI image imaginable. Now you can just see right off the bat all of these amazing images that this one prompt generator I am sharing with you today. It made a ton of the images that you see on your screen right here. The other thing, like I mentioned before, is going to be just the completely insane level of accuracy when it comes to the text and the spelling of words and sentences. Again, that's using Imagen 4. Now let's actually go to the actual prompt. And here is the full prompt right here, the big prompt generator that we're going to be using today. Now this prompt is actually in my prompt generators database,
Click the links in the description.
in which you can see the full prompt right here. Again, it's a little bit bigger. There is a complementary image that this specific generator can make.
And as a quick reminder,
These prompts I'm sharing in this video today, in addition to any of my prompts in my videos, are always available completely free via the links in the description. So the first thing we're going to want to do is simply go ahead and copy and paste this whole entire prompt generator into your favorite LLM. In this case, today, we're going to be using ChatGPT. Okay, now here it is. Just like that, we are in a new chat in ChatGPT, and now here is the full prompt like this. We're going to go ahead and hit that submit button, but you're going to want to pay attention to what we do. Then after we use this prompt generator, I'm going to show you how to level up and get even more and more prompt generators. Okay, let's go ahead and submit this and see what we can come up with. Now, instantly, it's going to first ask you what product or brand you would like to showcase. It's that simple. It gives you a good example, like do you want it to feel luxurious, surreal, sporty, futuristic, cinematic, etc. The questions that you're going to get asked are going to be some of the most important ones in order to get the style of a prompt or a product ad that you're looking for. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's say sporty and cinematic, and I'm going to say specifically my subject is going to be, let's go ahead and try the Beats by Dre headphones again. Sporty and cinematic for Beats by Dre headphones. Let's just first see what this can come up with. Here is your elite level commercial image prompt. Okay, now right off the bat, look at this. This looks pretty fantastic. It is going to be a pretty long prompt, which is good for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this right here. We're going to go ahead and copy and paste the whole entire thing just like this. And now we're going to hit that copy button. Now, one thing I do want to show you is down here at the very bottom. This specific prompt generator is crafted to give you those essential hidden prompt tokens for photorealism and ad fidelity. And you can see that right down here. That is why it specifically said this hidden gem. This is going to emulate a professional photo taken with a Canon camera. Then we're going to get some other important keywords like commercial lighting. And then we're going to have an Amazon Studio backdrop, warnerbros.com. Okay, so another thing I do want to mention is that depending on what sort of AI image tool you use, you have to be careful that it doesn't flag any issues. Sometimes by using specific names like Warner Bros, it may not let it go through. Simple, just go ahead and remove it. And then you can just add something generic instead, like movie studio, etc. Okay, so now with that whole entire prompt copied, we're going to go ahead and try this in a few different models. First, we're going to go ahead and use Imagen 4, change the aspect ratio to a 1:1, so it's more of a square. I'm also going to do it in ideogram 3, specifically since it does a great job with text. And again, let's come over here and try it in Midjourney, okay? Make sure everything is 1:1 for aspect ratio, and I have raw selected. That way we're going to get 3 different variations, and then we can see which one did the best job. Now, right off the bat, I can look at this right here and say, wow, ideogram and Imagen 4 are already done. Here are the ones for ideogram. Everything looks great. However, bottom left-hand corner, the spelling on ideogram isn't correct, but the level of realism in the headphones does look phenomenal. Okay, we could fix that. But look at this. Now, when it comes to Imagen 4, again, this is what I mean by the actual spelling of the text. Bottom left-hand corner, Beats by Dre, accurate. Train Unstoppable, accurate. What's even more impressive about this is that Beats by Dre, the specific font, is literally the sort of the font that Beats by Dre, the company, actually does use. That is pretty impressive. Let's go to our second one. Wow. I am so impressed by the way Imagen 4 made this look. Let's check out Midjourney and see what we turned out here. Again, not that good, especially the text. That just goes to show you that Imagen 4 right now is gonna definitely excel with the product showcase images. Let's go back over to our prompt generator and try this now. Now the question to ask me down here below, if I would like different variants like stadium rooftop at night. Okay, let's go. Let's say indoor gym with sweat particles, okay? To really get that level of detail. And that is one thing Imagen 4 does really excel at. Like for an example, take a look at some of these images right here. The level of detail with the close-up shots, Imagen 4 does great at. Back over in the chat GPT, and now here it is right here. We're sticking with the Beats by Dre headphones, but now we get a completely different style of a prompt. Let's copy it, go back over into Freepik, remove this prompt, and now paste this one in. And again, we're gonna go back to Imagen 4 and go ahead and stick with that. 2 images at 1:1 ratio. Okay, beautiful. Now, while that's thinking, let's head back over here into ChatGPT. We're gonna do one more thing. Now, this one may be a little bit hard, but I really do wanna give it a test. And now I said, now provide a prompt for Prada Luna Rosa men's cologne. And I don't even know if I spelled that the right way. Let's give it a quick check. Did I get the spelling right? No, I did not. So what we'll do is now I will copy the correct spelling right here back over into, wow, but wait, first we got to pause right here because our other image is done in Imagen 4. Wow, look at this right here. This is perfect. And again, what is more impressive than anything to me is the text, the slogan, and the font for the actual company, Beats by Dre, and those sweat particles are definitely there. Let's see this one. And wow, even this one is fantastic. But this first one is amazing. Back to ChatGPT. Let's paste in our correct spelling now and now get the prompt for this Prada Luna Rosa cologne. Let's see. All right, it's doing its work, doing its magic. When this is done, now look at this. Look at these keywords right here. We're going to get that Leica SL2, and then we're going to get the lens, aspect ratio, every important setting that we need. Let's go ahead and copy this whole entire thing just like that. Back over into Freepik, using Imagen 4 again, remove everything else, paste this in. Back over into ChatGPT. Now, while these images are waiting, let me show you now how to make this prompt even better. Now, with the original prompt right here, what we're gonna do now is with the original prompt, we're gonna go ahead and copy the whole entire thing. With that copied, we're gonna head down to the bottom of our chat, and now we're gonna say this. Please rewrite the prompt below. Okay, that is gonna be the whole entire prompt we're about to paste, the original one, but make it 10 times better and provide me with even better and different hidden prompt tokens to push realism and add style fidelity. And then I went ahead and pasted these hidden tips right here to say, now use these as reference, but make them even better. Now let's go ahead and submit this. Now this time we're going to get a prompt that's 10 times better, hopefully, and even more hidden meta keywords. Okay, now right away, it's gonna give us the whole entire thing, but it looks like it's kind of split up a little bit. So we're gonna get our first section right here, our core creative components right here, and now our hidden prompt tokens for ultra realism. So let's go ahead and answer the question, and then I'll ask it to combine the full prompt into one paragraph form. In fact, I think let's actually go ahead and do that first. And so what I'll basically say down here at the bottom is, please provide the 10x prompt you gave me into one complete paragraph form. And there it is right here. Now we're going to have our 10x version of our product ad showcase prompt. Look at that right there. That is incredible. Now, to be fair, let's open up a brand new chat, paste it in just like this. There we have it. It's going to start with the first question. And now let's go ahead and say anything. Let's go ahead and say Nike running shoes. Wow, look at all of this. Look at all of these embedded realism tokens. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and try it. There we have that. Let's generate that. But look first, here is our Prada Luna Rosa cologne. Almost perfect. The text is accurate. It's just the actual text on the cologne itself. There is one too many D's. That is still pretty amazing. Even the color scheme and the way the bottle looks is accurate. But look, our Nike shoe is done. Look how quick that was. Now, again, everything here is accurate and a great looking shoe. And wow, there we have it. Look at these images right here. That is so cool the way these turned out. It even added my slogan, see everything. This prompt generator combined with Imagen 4, in this case I used Freepik, has created some amazing looking product photos. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and please remember to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.